Hello, everyone.
Sup, dogs?
It is Sid and V.
With Judicious Mockery.
And we are back with some more Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
Plus.
Have you been doing that each time?
No, I just started last time.
Okay, but you started it last time when I fucked up the whole intro.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So last we left off, we
Some bad stuff happened.
a lot of shit went down.
Team.
So we got the Amapal, the robot, and used it to break into the doctor's lab.
And then we
discovered that the doctor was dead in his
Womp.
lab, knife out of his back. We ran in. We were confronted by some peacekeepers, and then we heard a horrifying yell.
Not good.
From the hallway outside from none other than our Chief Yako.
No.
We ran out into the hallway to find Chief had been stabbed and lay there, according to Shinigami, fatally wounded and dying. And after Yomi came out and stomped on him a few times.
A lot of times. I let it go on because I was trying to see if it was on a loop, and it was.
It was bad. Thankfully, at that point, Halara... Oh, we also saw some guy in a cloak, or some person in a cloak, walking away.
Whisked away.
Vivian and Halara showed up shortly thereafter, thankfully, and saved us.
Did a real fight.
And we ran away. We all escaped to this little room where we've locked ourselves in.
Trying to figure out what to do. Can't get out. Peacekeepers are all around. The elevator's not working.
And Yuma's like, okay, we solved the mystery. Duh. And we're like, oh, okay, sure, I guess.
Okay. That's really what you want to do right now.
And we learned that Vivia has the perfect ability to help us here.
It's sleeping.
He sleeps.
He sleeps. And then he astral projects.
And then he astral projects. But Vivia was like, I don't want to do that, though.
I'm not doing that.
And we were like, okay, but like this is you got to do it for the chief. And Vivia was like,
still no.
Nah.
Still no.
But thankfully he agreed to hold Yuma's hand and let Yuma use his coalescence
right now
and become a ghost.
Cute.
So we are now Yuma.
Me and my boyfriend.
We've been instructed that apparently because of our preconceived notions, we will stick close to the doors and we can't go through walls and stuff.
No walls.
But we can pass through doors, apparently. Look at that.
See?
Wow, you really made it.
You really did, bud.
This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Yeah,
we can go into all of the rooms.
Also,
oh, there's a
the hallway's
peacekeeper.
brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power is switched back on.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Agreed.
Let's do it.
Yep, hysterical.
In a way, this is like invisibility.
I mean, it is invisibility. It straight up is.
Oh, well, despite preconceived notions, I can run right through him.
Yes?
This is a little worrisome to me, B.
Why is that?
Whoa, it's huge. I wonder how many people are in there.
Looks like we can't go this way. Let's look for another path.
I was ready to run through him. All right. Anyway, nothing to see here.
What's wrong? You keep like stopping.
What are these?
What are those?
Yuma also wants to know.
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Oh, sad.
This is what Shinigami just apparently sees all day, every day.
Warning us about.
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What
Okay.
happens if I do?
Super fair.
You'll be joining them.
No.
Can't wait to see that.
I feel like that's not good for you, Shinigami.
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial.
Get to Dr. Weska's critical lab, but watch out for the wandering souls.
That puff
A wandering soul will drag whatever it touches to the afterlife, so be careful. So spooky.
Should I do it once to see?
All right, let's hurry.
Why not? Yikes.
Well, that wasn't
We
fun
have to
at
hurry
all.
to the crime scene.
Go, go, go!
Oh, that was a close one.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Pardon.
Excuse me.
Good lord.
We got a little bit of like a
They're running.
semi-platformer
Pardon.
right now. Oh God, calm down, buddy.
There's so
Pardon.
many.
Pardon.
Oh my goodness.
Pardon.
Just a bit more.
So polite.
Oh, there's a lot. Can I go?
Not that way.
Nope. What is... Okay. I think I see
You think you see a
a
path?
path. Maybe. Does it knock me back to the beginning if I touch one?
I don't know.
Pardon.
Ooh, I guess we'll
We
find
will
out.
find out.
No, it
To
does
hurry to
not.
the crime scene.
That's great. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I'm on my way.
I saw a Reddit post of someone talking about this game, and they said that
Pardon.
ooh, that was tough.
That'll probably knock you back to the beginning of this sequence, right? Yeah.
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Apparently, they quit the game because of this section.
Wow, really?
They just could not get past it.
Well, we'll see if I fall in the same category
This might be the last episode, folks.
of judicious mockery completely.
Oh yeah, the entire channel goes down.
Pardon. I'm just gonna. Pardon.
Really sorry.
We made it.
Yay!
Well done.
Is that all I have to do? Did they quit before this?
Oh yeah, that was it.
We're here.
Oh my god!
I hope
They could
there's
not
no
make
one
it past
inside.
through that gauntlet.
Well, I'm proud of myself then.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
It's a matter of how I feel.
You should get an
Even if they
achievement for
can't
that.
See me, it'd
That's
make
true.
me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
I might have if I hadn't died.
Ooh, maybe.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
I don't think there's an
Nobody's
achievement for
here.
not dying
Guess
there
the
because
peacekeepers
I
have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
when I was speedrunning through the beginning of the game, I specifically looked at the trophy list because I wanted to see if there were any missable ones. And there is only one that I specifically noted, which was it's finish every mystery labyrinth with an SS rank. And I know that because I had to redo the chapter 3 mystery labyrinth when I was speedrunning, specifically because this is so dumb. In the chapter 3 mystery labyrinth, I bought a bunch of like bonus stamina abilities and equipped them. And when you do that, it increases your max stamina, but it doesn't refill your stamina to that point. So even though I lost barely any stamina during the mystery labyrinth, the scorecard said that I had lost a ton of stamina because the difference between my current stamina and max stamina was a lot.
That's annoying.
And
That's
so
really annoying.
I ended up not getting an SS rank. So I had to redo
lame.
the entire mystery labyrinth.
That's really
It was
lame.
so dumb.
All right.
I wonder if the doctor's body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass on.
It would be nice if we could stack Fortes,
That would be really nice.
because I would love Hilara to be here so we could see
Yeah,
the conditions, you know?
that would be helpful.
That'd be really helpful. Hilara's Forte is helpful just all the
Well,
time.
Hilara's conditions are you see the conditions specifically when the first witness discovers the body.
Oh, that's
Which was
true.
us.
Which was us, so it would have been the same. But if the body is moved, like he's saying, I hope the body's still here, that would reinstate us when the body was there, right?
If the
the
body is
body
no
is
longer
moved,
here, then that
then
would
that would
fix
be
that
helpful.
problem. Correct.
I'm just scared myself.
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Investigation.
Investigation.
What's investigate?
To investigate.
Please, investigate.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Weska, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your end?
Huh? Wait. What the?
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Who are you?
Doctor? Doctor!
So someone he didn't
If the
recognize.
doctor was attacked by
Right.
someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time.
Right?
So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
Anything else in here? No.
This is the airlock. Let's check it out in case there are any clues.
What's in the airlock?
Sure is suspicious, Master.
This is the decontamination
This vent is
device.
suspicious.
I'll say.
If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread. What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
Shorty George.
Master.
Did you say Shorty
Did you forget
George?
you're a
Yeah.
ghost right
Is that a
now?
thing?
The Shorty George is a dance, but I use it to describe short people.
Got it,
Including
understood.
myself. I am a Shorty George.
Oh, right! I can just do this!
Hey, I can just fly.
So true, King.
I'm floating! Whoa!
No kidding. The spectral projection is such a convenient forte.
True.
If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Yeah, it could have.
But there's no point in debating it now.
Anyway.
The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside, but it's too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
Yuma's learning fast.
Yeah, good job, kiddo.
There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else.
Yeah, it doesn't look like someone could go
This
through there.
can't be used as
No.
an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing.
Oh my god.
I also dislike anchovies. I agree with that point.
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close. Probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
They could have hidden there even if they didn't escape through there.
That's true.
This way! We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber!
Indeed.
Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you.
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin. And there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes.
Rip.
Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit, which makes sense as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
Let's go to the next one! And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber. There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set.
Okay.
Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage.
Yes, we
The
know
high
this.
voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel.
True.
It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
And we're a
And I
ghost.
know the password.
And we're a ghost.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
Yeah, lots of reasons this isn't much of a problem.
You have to walk in the pattern though.
Okay.
Attention!
Well done.
Thanks.
And here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's forte.
I see it all, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
I'm in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
I wonder if the door moving I'm sure the door moving slowly is an intentional clue.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function? I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
Honestly, heartbreaking that the noises didn't come to any meaningful fruition.
It opens really
I mean, it is a
slowly,
toy.
and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
Yeah, but I wanted it to matter.
We tried to hurry inside.
Maybe it
but
will.
Amapel suddenly fell over.
Maybe. Never too
There were
late.
no
Never too
steps
late.
or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
Hold on. Walk me through that again. It was pushed. What? The button was pushed by the fleeing culprit? The door was pushed by the fleeing culprit?
No, we're go to the log just to. I
Oh,
think
wait.
it's triangle.
No.
Nope.
Well, we know that's not it.
L1.
L1 is autoplay. R1 and R2 don't do anything.
It's not X. It's not square. It's not triangle. I don't think it's circle.
Circle's back.
The touchpad.
Want me to take a quick screenshot?
No, the middle.
We tried to hurry inside, but okay, got it.
So we're saying
Amapel
Amapel
was
was knocked
pushed.
over by the fleeing culprit.
That makes sense. All right, anything else in here?
I think the vents are a thing. I remembered seeing a. No, on the other side of the room. Yeah.
Oh,
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
Nice.
I see.
The peacekeepers are here!
Oh no, run.
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
Oh right.
You
It
literally
still
walked
feels
through them
pretty
before.
weird.
It's fine. See? Everything's fine. Body.
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 Mr. Body.
Mr. Body yaddy yaddy.
The knife is probably
Oh, he
the
was stabbed a
murder
few
weapon.
times.
It has a unique shape. There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Oh, God.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
Violent.
Or it
So
could be
that's
F
his
for
proof to his clients
Fubuki.
that he was the one who
Uh-oh.
got the job done.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Hear me out. Yako was Fink the slaughter artist.
Okay.
Killed the doctor. Went and had someone stab him because he knew he was going to die in 30 minutes because he was exposed to the gas.
So he went through the gas.
He went through the gas. He guessed very well on the floor panels, killed this guy, and then let himself get stabbed.
Okay.
Working theory.
Okay.
We're getting there.
We got a theory in the
You're thinking of
works.
stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Speaking of which, the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
This appears to be the weapon used to murder Dr. Weska.
Dr. Weska. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi.
Oh, fuck. The homunculi.
Never forget.
He has 3
Our
wounds
whole
on his
reason
back.
for being
The
here.
knife is still stuck in one of them. He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, that's fair.
I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks.
Well done.
You've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
No, it's okay. Shinigami officially has a praise kink.
This appears to be the cause of death.
That is what it said.
It appears.
Appears.
Aww.
The
Amapal.
we used is still here.
He's still pressing the
I
button.
did promise to return it. Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe print?
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
It's a
From where
shoe
they
print doing
kicked it
that.
over.
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapal into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapal fell over.
You culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark! You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer!
Well done.
All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
That's the biggest mystery here.
Two peacekeepers.
Peacekeepers are
Hello.
still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous
Jesus.
in the worst possible way.
The geezer.
He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed. He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years.
This is a truly
3
violent
years ago, the
peacekeeper.
higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
He's violent through his lies.
Big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was canceled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
Given the fact that Makoto used the exact same words in the exact same context as this peacekeeper, I would fancy a guess that yes, it's the same big project. Good job. Good job.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
But I know in my heart it is.
The old man was
Absolutely.
hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said. When it comes to other people,
There's
their
a
words
clue.
literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Wow. Okay, we're learning about lip reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Yeah, do you remember
Who
this?
the hell are you? I refuse
the mask.
to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either
Take the mask off
your
or put
mask
someone-
Or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back then.
Whose mouth
the
I can
doctor
view is
refused
such
to
like
talk
Very
with Makoto.
distinct.
such specific language, but you don't necessarily think much of it.
No,
But
I remember thinking it was weird at the time, but I didn't connect that as something to do with
Lip reading, yeah.
Right.
It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
What rumors?
Yeah, I want to know.
They said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
What's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's not that bad.
Flee.
That's stupid. It's not even possible.
Well, remember, Kanai Ward is
that's
like
just a
super
rumor.
isolationist.
After what
Yeah.
happened, I'll never know.
To be bad to them, but not bad to us.
Right, exactly.
So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Well done,
Trying
Master.
to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
That's a nice picture.
Dr. Weska.
All right, what else do we have? Oh, we can't go through this door. That's kind of interesting.
No, not that door. It's an
Oh, wow.
impassable door.
There's an open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
To create a homunculus.
Oh, maybe.
This is the doctor's computer. The
Homunculi
screen looks like it's in sleep mode.
are actually gremlins, turns out.
I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form. I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling.
Well,
I guess you just gotta give up.
Oh, Shinigami.
horrible sobbing noise.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Oh, I know
H2SO9.
It's probably sulfuric acid. It's a highly acidic liquid that can melt anything.
sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I
Yeah,
can't
you're
touch
fine.
anything right now.
You're fine, bud.
This reminds me. I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier. Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
That's the splashy
So
stuff.
The doctor
Sure
was
is.
trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone?
Homunculus.
Sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Melting clothes and skin.
Alright, what else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have in here? What other clues are in here?
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
You can do it, Master!
What am I missing?
What are you missing?
What?
Nope,
I-
not over there. Nope. Closer.
Vent.
There we go.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
Well,
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here.
End investigation.
Alright, good to go?
Yeah. Finished.
Finished.
That should do it for the investigation.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Yeah, the only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through, and the cover is fixed in place. There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling, and no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system. Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Mysteriful!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room. I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
I have a lot of outstanding questions post-investigation.
Like what?
Pretty much all that I'm confident in is that someone hid in this vent.
Okay.
Didn't leave, but hid.
Okay. Someone hid in that vent.
Which they could have done to watch someone else navigate through,
Okay. Makes sense.
right? Like, could have seen, seemingly because the password to this doesn't seem to be written down anywhere. You would have to see someone go through it,
Right.
So, someone could come in and just hide in there, watch someone else come through. Could have watched the doctor come through. I know the doctor's like a recluse, but in theory, he enters and exits sometimes, right? The door closes slowly, so we could have snuck in behind him.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, someone could have
Snuck in behind him. Doctor's seemingly partially or wholly deaf, so wouldn't necessarily hear someone coming behind him. Could have hid, waited for the doctor to come in, sneak in behind him, let the doctor just like come in and disable everything, right?
Right.
Um,
But then that. Okay, wait. So you're saying someone just followed the doctor through while everything was disabled?
yeah, because the doctor can disable it from outside, right? Or only from inside.
I don't know if the doctor can disable it from outside.
Are we operating in a world where the doctor literally never leaves because he's got his food in there and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, not never, but I think what they said before is that it's been months since he's left.
Okay.
So I think if we assume that what they said about that is true, and then I think the only way that your theory could work is if someone has been in there with him for months.
So the doctor was already, in theory, killed or at least attacked when we went in with the robot, right?
When we went in with the robot, we
'Cause we
saw
saw
the
the
knife
doctor-
in his back. When we went in with the robot, we saw the knife in his back.
Right. So we saw him get attacked, seemingly.
Oh, you mean like when we were on the screen?
Yes, on the screen pre-robot.
On the screen, we saw him freak out because he saw someone. Then the screen went blank. Got robot. Robot went through. When the door was open and the robot went in, knife in the back.
Okay, so revised theory, someone hides in here, and that's how they get out.
Okay.
When we come in, they sneak out behind us. Us is the robot.
Okay. How did they get through the other rooms?
That is a good question that I don't know the answer to off the top of my head. So there'd be no reason for this to be disabled. I mean, they could have gotten through this. Like, I obviously think that the 30 minutes of exposure means something, right? Like, someone can't live for longer than 30 minutes after being exposed. And I'm not ruling out the idea that whoever did this, like, wanted to kill the doctor, and then maybe Yako got in the way and they killed him too, but they knew they were going to die.
Okay.
Of course, then we would have another body, but the body wouldn't necessarily be in this building. Whatever.
So you're saying someone might have just like taken it on the chin?
Yeah, potentially. But I don't know how they get past this. Even if that was true. Even if they were willing to be exposed to the gas.
Right. Like,
I mean, there's also like they could be in a suit, right? Like
they did
not a gas mask.
Right. So they did say that like Makoto did say that like if you're wearing like a spacesuit,
Yeah.
then that would work.
But that still doesn't.
But yeah, I
fix
mean like this room, it's either
no how or disabled.
Right. It's either it's not on.
Mm-hmm.
You somehow know the answer, or you guess correctly.
Yeah.
So those are like the only three ways to make it through this room, theoretically.
And we have no reason to think that they knew the answer.
As far as we know, the only person that knew the answer
was the doctor.
Was Dr. Huesca, just like in his brain, and that was it.
Right. So it would have to be disabled, but then become enabled before we come through.
Right.
Because I don't think someone guessed. Like, that would be crazy.
It would be crazy if this whole thing was just like based on luck.
So someone must have disabled it.
But how would they have done that?
Right.
Because as far as we know, the only way that it can be disabled is from this button on the inside of the room.
There's got to be more going on with the computer that I haven't figured out as well.
Right, we haven't been able to look at the computer.
Right. So those are my thoughts right now.
Okay.
I do think that they probably hid here.
You think that, yeah, you're not really sure exactly the details, but some part of this plan involved hiding in that vent.
Yeah.
Got it?
And that's what I've got right now.
Okay. Sounds like some good theories. What's going on out here? Oh!
Vivia?
Hey, bud.
What you doing here?
What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
What's
I was
what's
wondering
going
how your
on?
investigation was going. I grew curious.
Our sleepy boy woke up.
He's
Did you
curious.
come to help?
Kind of.
I didn't expect your cooperation.
Shinny looks startled.
She does not look thrilled at this development.
Still, thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master! You shouldn't trust him. He's plotting something.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now?
Was it Vivia Twilight?
Are you still
Was it Vivia
going to
Twilight?
pursue the truth?
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Just processing,
Vivia Twilight would have no reason to kill the doctor.
as far as we know.
But I'm wondering, because he could astral project. Like, that is one way to get through. But then he can't interact with them.
Right, they did comment as we were going through. They kept pointing out that, oh, but these things would have no effect because we're a ghost.
But he wouldn't have been able to kill anyone.
Right, if ghosts can't interact with things.
And he wouldn't have been able to disable.
Right.
That was my thought, is he
He
somehow
could, like,
disabled
astral project
them.
through, press the button, and then walk through himself.
Yeah.
But if he can't interact with things, then...
Also, I have no reason to think that he was separated from Halara.
That's true.
If I get information about that, maybe my thoughts will change.
Right.
Huh? Why wouldn't I? I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone. We need to find the truth. Otherwise, the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
I see. So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
Right.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the peacekeepers.
Well, the truth is like cracks in a mirror.
What does that mean?
They're all so small, you must squint to see each tiny crack.
Okay.
Most wouldn't even notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself.
I'm going to give a reason for my concern,
Okay.
but it contains spoilers for Danganronpa.
Okay. Quick spoiler notice.
In Danganronpa games, the fourth mystery, which is what we're on,
We're on chapter 4, but the 5th mystery.
isn't it the fourth one that's normally like the heartfelt characters? Or is it? It's not the fifth. Yeah, it's the fourth, right? Is it the fourth or the third?
So it's Danganronpa. The formula is typically, first is, I don't know. First is
Yeah, your
something.
intro.
Second is typically, second is typically like an emotional one, but it's like a surprising emotional one. It's not one that you expect to be emotional about.
Third one's a double.
Third one's a double.
Fourth one is like your Gundam.
Fourth one is your Sakura, your Gundam,
Yeah.
your
heart wrenchers.
Gonta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fourth one usually hits hard. Fifth is usually the one that's like the super mystery.
Yes, the complex one, and then six is weird.
Yeah, and six is just like wraps everything up.
So a part of me is like, is this the one where one of us is the problem? He's also not as integrated. Okay, we're post
Spoilers.
He's also not as integrated as the rest of the group, which makes me think if he is a killer and if he is arrested or what have you, that's not going to be as much of a loss to the group as the other people who have kind of been with us earlier.
Right, just an emotional
and more like
loss.
team players, yeah.
Yeah. Sid is concerned.
I am concerned. I could see it.
Sid is looking nervous.
I'm anxious.
If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like?
Yeah.
Even if, the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
That's not how mirrors work.
Vivia has a weird conception about mirrors.
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos, even then, would you still seek the truth?
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed. But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course. I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice? How much have you already sacrificed?
Not that much. I'm just solving a mystery. I'm a detective.
I mean, we've sacrificed a bunch of lives, technically.
Well, true. That's true.
Huh?
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth. One day, it will ruin you. You will destroy the world for truth's sake.
Vivia's got some opinions.
This seems like a motive.
Me? Destroy the world? That's impossible.
No, you've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck. If possible, I'd like to help you. You are a dear friend to me.
Go back to sleep.
What's this
Vivia.
guy talking about?
How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything.
Sure doesn't.
I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia. Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
Get off my back, Vivia.
So you refuse to understand. You leave me no choice.
This isn't good.
Vivia?
He took out a blade! This guy is nuts!
Wait, he can hold a blade?
I was waiting for
usually
this
keep
moment.
this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality. So, slashing at you won't do anything.
What if you slashed at a real person, though?
But I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
You mean...
I will simply return to my body 5 seconds before you do, and then I'll slice your throat open.
So I had reason for my concern.
Given I am more familiar with spectral projection, I'm positive I can return to my body before you can. Well, will you give up now?
Oh, Vivia.
Vivs.
Are you threatening me?
He's clearly threatening me.
He literally said that he's gonna slit your throat.
It could not be a clearer threat, my boy.
I only want you to give up on the truth. The truth you wish to expose is dangerous.
We're all
I
Shinigami
have a
right
feeling. A feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet. If you won't stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake. For the
For the sake
of peace
and quiet.
I really don't want
You're
to be
not
Vivia.
making any sense. You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way.
Neither do I. Let's
I'd
put
rather
the knife
not.
away and
I'd rather
pretend
this not happen like
conversation
this.
never happened.
I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here. But you refuse to give up, which leaves me with no choice.
Can you imagine this is the end of the game?
So
That'd be
looks
rough.
like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Oof, he's off to
He's off to the races.
kill us.
Wait!
He was like, hold up.
Hey, you two. Quit fighting. Who is that? Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind.
That voice. Chief Yako?
Ah, did he big die?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yako, are you alright? Where are you?
Impossible. There's no way he could have made it here with those wounds.
Then that voice.
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
That means...
No way. Is he dead?
Chief?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Chief?
Vivia tried to kill me. Why would he do such a thing?
It's pretty
Now's the time to be dwelling on that.
It's pretty wacky.
You're right. Chief Yako is the main concern right now, not whatever's going on with Vivia.
Gotta go.
Gotta move.
Oh, you should really be running through that door, my boy.
No, gotta go slow. Chief?
Chief?
Chief Yako!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's still connected to his body.
Okay,
But
he's still...
the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
He's technically still there.
Then why did we hear Chief Yako's voice back there?
I don't know. It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well,
Anyway, back to
since
killing
he
you.
went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade.
Oh,
Okay,
When
that's
you're
that's
lost,
kind of you.
You should believe in your own heart.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you.
we need to have a talk. This is gonna be a talk.
We need to sit down and have a conversation.
This is gonna be a talk, my boy.
But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yako and everyone else.
As a general matter, I generally, trying to kill me is kind of a boundary of mine.
Yeah, that's a boundary. I thought I communicated that. You crossed it.
So I'd prefer in the future if you respect that boundary.
Yeah.
Fine. You can
Thank you.
report to
That was
them
reasonable.
once you
Thank you so
return
much.
to your body. I have somewhere else to go.
Where are you going?
Is he gonna go die from his exposure to poison?
Where are you going?
After hearing the chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
What's that?
I have a premonition.
A premonition.
In exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away. But perhaps something entirely new lies beyond that destruction. In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer. It's not that I want the truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
As you wish.
You gotta
Master,
come with me in
don't
my
trust
mystery
this
pattern.
guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
Well,
You didn't just
No,
flash a
I'm
blade.
not that naive.
he fully threatened to kill me.
You sure about that?
He was fully about to kill me.
After all,
Yeah.
You're always so trusting and relying on others. I still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be all right now.
Look at our bodies.
Is there more?
I don't think so.
How do I go back?
Oh, just through the door.
Oh, I'm following him.
Yeah.
I would not be following a guy who just tried to kill me.
Well, that's what Yuma's decided to do. Yuma's like, look, I know he threatened to kill me, but I kind of like the guy. What can I say?
If I let Vivia go alone
something about him.
now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding. I'm sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth. I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Great question.
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment. I'm good at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it. I try to stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
That I'm sure that doesn't help.
Yeah.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
What do you want to know?
Well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
That is kind of the whole
Yuma.
sticking point.
There are only two reasons a mystery goes unsolved. Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts.
Oh, okay.
There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
Gather more information.
Are you gonna help me solve
Should we
the murder
search
you
the
committed?
scene one last time?
No, the missing piece might not always be at the crime scene. It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
My little poet.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
It's kind of what it
I'll
sounded
let
like.
you be our guide here. But I'd like to request minimal movement. The shortest possible distance.
Okay, sounds like a plan,
Hey,
buddy.
Master? Are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
We did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
More investigation.
More investigation. We thought we were done before, but we're not.
We don't have much time. We have to check the rooms we can access.
Just barge in and check everything.
Okay. Can doozle.
Can Doozle. Just slowly walking behind us.
Oh.
So, what room is this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside.
Gotta go.
Among us researchers, we treat it as perpetually sealed off.
Okay.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
How have they not found
The
us?
only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
What? Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No. The Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
Yomi has the only key to this area.
Guess we don't need to look
Interesting.
inside. This conversation never happened.
Right.
Only the director has the key to this room?
There's gotta be some kind of secret here.
Right, let's take a look inside.
Is this where the secret of the secret lab is?
Whoosh. Yeah, you just stay right there, bud. Hey, you're doing a great job.
From the look of it,
Just staring
it
at
seems
the
like ordinary
bookshelf.
storage space.
The files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research logs.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. Guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
You know what I want to see?
What's that?
At some point, we hit something that said, like, this will be saved in the log. I want to say it was when we disabled the, when we got to the end of the floor.
That's correct.
I would like to see those logs.
Nothing here seems to pertain to homunculus research or Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
How could I forget about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Huh? How do you know that?
Never.
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see. The secret we're looking for won't be here anymore.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Huh? There's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't. Amaterasu lab map. Huh. I guess it's a map.
A map.
It's empty inside.
I'm the map, I'm the map.
There's
I'm the
nothing
map,
else
I'm
here.
the map, I'm the
Seems
map,
like we
I'm the
weren't
map,
able to find anything of
I'm the
note.
map.
Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
That's
For
fair.
now, let's finish our investigation.
It's always
here
more
and go
exciting
to
when there's a
another
hidden
room.
passage or two.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
All right, that's it for here.
Done with that room. Okay, what's up this way?
Chief Yako
Oh, we
was
got
attacked in this
the
hallway.
chief's bloodstains.
Let's see if we can learn anything. The gory bloodstains are still here. They're from Chief Yako. This is where he was attacked by the hitman.
Correct.
Damn it all. If I'd only gotten here earlier, I could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the hitman's face?
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the hitman?
Because Chief Yako said so himself.
That's true.
The hitman. Think. The slaughter artist.
We do have these last words.
Testified.
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yako has an F inscribed in it.
Testified under threat of
Murder
perjury.
weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
You know about it?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his knife to prove to his clients that he committed the murder. Setting that aside, don't you think these blood stains are unnatural?
You're right. There are some strange marks, like something brushed against it. Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
Is it a dying message?
Could the chief have done it?
Was
he trying to tell us something?
1137.
Stop it. How dare you?
No. It's more like he was trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
You know those numbers are banned in my household.
What could he have been reaching for?
Master, maybe it's that houseplant over there.
The houseplant. The houseplant did it.
Houseplant.
Maybe
It
there's
did the murder.
something about this plant. Oh, Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot! A photo and a map?
Isn't this the map of this lab?
Could it have been taken from that folder in storage? But why would it be here?
As for the photo, I have no idea.
The photo shows a young man and a woman. The woman looks like she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here?
What's up with the photo?
The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
You keep staring at that photo. Did you fall in love with the woman? You really fall for every girl, huh?
No, I don't.
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
I don't. But it has to be a clue. This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the pot. He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
By using the last of his dying strength?
What if Yako killed the doctor?
What if Yako killed the doctor?
And then someone killed Yako?
Didn't you say that before?
No. Maybe it's a joke.
Oh, okay.
But actually, what if there's like a family tie or something? What if that's like his mother and his father and he's upset at his father because his father, the doctor, abandoned him or something like that?
And then just someone random else killed Yako?
Maybe Vivia.
Maybe Vivia.
He's not dead!
Yeah, no one killed Yako. He's not dead.
I mean, that's true.
Okay.
Actually, whoever stabbed Yako was just like, it was just a random person walking down the hall.
This is the central lab.
They just got like randomly
some
bloodthirsty. There's actually nothing behind it.
They just didn't like his hair.
How lame would that be if like a Danganronpa mystery turned out to just be like it was just a random
killing.
act of
it's
violence?
just like someone with mental illness issues engaging in a stranger slashing as a part of a just random mental break.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Wesker died is because he deserved it.
Oh?
It's called karma.
This guy's dishing it out to his Ama pal.
He always insulted my research.
Mushroom.
Serves him right.
Why are you kicking your Ama pal?
Lord, that's your creation.
Sorry, that must have hurt. This is also his fault.
What?
They still haven't come back with that
Mushroom.
Ama pal I lent them.
Wait, I thought all the others were broken.
Sorry about that.
I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me.
Oh.
But that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
God.
What just happened?
That's something I shouldn't have.
Me too,
Yeah.
Yuma.
He certainly has a
Go,
grudge
leave
against
right now.
Dr. Wesker.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when
Oh
you're in
God.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore. Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
Rip.
Okay. Monitor.
There's a manual for Amapal. I already know most of the controls, but I should read this. Amapal can be controlled via a special tablet device. Watch
We know
the camera
that.
feed from Amapal's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it.
Yeah.
You know that.
You can also use the mic to communicate via voice.
I don't think we did that.
For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be used for actions such as pressing buttons.
Almost
Right.
exclusively
However, while
pressing buttons.
extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function.
Right.
This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The
Okay.
sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
Yeah, that's a little exaggeration, a little hyperbole.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
I am sure there is something else there regarding standing on
Whoa!
the little guy. Alright. How do I...
Electrical
There's another one,
room.
Master?
You want me to go into the electrical room?
It
Yes.
says this is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I forgot about the blackout.
That was a
There are
thing.
bunch of switchboards. Looks like the lab's power system. If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here. Wait, I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Wesker's lab.
That reminds me. Dr. Wesker said the critical lab was on an independent system.
Right.
This critical lab operates on a separate power system that obviously includes its security measures.
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from Vivia.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Was it before or after the blackout?
right after the blackout. I happened to be nearby when the lights went out. So I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark silhouette pass right through the shadows.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Please believe me, it must have been the hitman.
So someone suspicious was wandering around here right after the blackout.
Does that mean it was caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
Yeah, what did the blackout accomplish?
Yeah. That is the question of the hour. Oh. Nope. Hello?
What are you trying to do?
It looks like there's something else, but it might be upstairs.
Yeah, there's an up arrow.
Ah.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
Well.
Hey, is it true that Dr. Wesker was killed?
Yeah, just like that note said.
But why send a death threat? It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand.
That's what I feel
It's
like.
a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note? Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist, he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases. At the very least, it was not his MO.
So,
interesting.
This time is special?
Interesting.
Well, who knows?
There's never been a case where Fink the Slaughter Artist issued a note.
Oh!
This lab seems like a private room.
You know,
Even though there's been an incident, nobody seems to care.
They probably care more about research than people. Come on, let's look somewhere else.
Okay.
I see. What?
Can you, like, there's the woman on her phone there? No, behind you. Nope, not that way.
yeah.
A number of cylinders are lined up. The pipes stretch out of the room. I don't think we'll find any clues here. We should try elsewhere.
Yeah, okay, now go down here. There's a woman on the phone.
Yeah.
If you go near her, can you, no, you can't, like, listen or anything. Yeah, what is that marker for? I think it might just mean generally this, like, hallway.
It's a machine, but I have absolutely no idea what it's for. Looks like it's undergoing maintenance right now. A researcher is doing an
For
inspection.
now.
It's not being used today, so I'm thinking it's unrelated to the case.
This reminds me. You went inside Dr. Wesker's lab before, right?
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
And he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Still, this is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside. Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That must have been it.
A lot of paranoia. Yeah, that looks like it was it. Yeah, maybe leave this hallway now.
I think that's about it.
There we go.
I think I've checked what I can here.
End investigation.
I think I've checked everything I could.
Knew it! You didn't get any clues for the case.
We have learned a lot here.
What?
But what did we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
Finished. Just lay back down.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
Fast forward.
Fast forwarding.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved
Yeah!
on the doctor's computer.
The logs.
I am Halara.
If we could check the logs,
We need those
we
logs.
could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log on to the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
Yuma, you were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order
Wait,
the others
what?
to do it?
You're just making up abilities.
Yeah, that's not how
Don't
it
be
works.
unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all-powerful like that. It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Anxious again.
Why anxious?
Because I think Shinigami knows that it was used in one of these killings.
What could Shinigami know?
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right? That's basically jumping right into enemy territory.
Yeah, how are we gonna get in there? Chief?
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Chief?
Oh, dang.
Serious? Is the chief gonna be all right?
It seems like the chief might not be all right.
It seems like the chief is not doing good.
Chief, please stay with us. It was only a matter of time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
Oh! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone. Chief Yako, Halara, Fubuki, Tsuhiko, and even Vivia.
I love their
refuse
eyes
to
all
let it
being
end
different.
without
The eyes are
saving
very
anyone.
cool.
To be honest, even if you want to go to the mystery labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
How are we gonna do it?
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to handle this by yourself?
But we're just a wee boy.
You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everybody on your own without asking for help.
Save them all on my own?
Nah, I guess you're really not that type of person, Master. I'm just teasing ya.
Don't be rude.
That's so rude.
Just leaves.
He's got it.
Yuma, what's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself? Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief.
Yuma having an
We have
idea
no
where the
choice but to leave it to
peacekeepers are
Yuma.
located only works if they haven't moved.
Right.
The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
I shall join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Why? You should go.
There is nothing for me to do. Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma, you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Right, I'm heading off now.
Master, you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all. Well, a trainee one.
Seems like my training is working. Oh, and Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Well, what are you talking about, Shinigami?
It probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling.
What you talking about there, Shinigami?
We know that she rewound time to try and save Yako.
We do know that.
Because she made the comment.
Yeah, about how it was just as bad the second time.
You know, just in case.
Sure.
Okay, you
let's
ready
move
for
carefully
this?
so the peacekeepers don't spot us.
No. I hate this shit.
Stealth time. You don't need to go this slowly.
How do I get by them?
Master! They'll spot you if you go that way!
Oh, I just have to not go the places where they are.
Wait, what were you trying to do?
See if I could like hug the wall and avoid them.
Oh, gotcha. Now this isn't that specific of a stealth section.
Clear.
Clear.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
I was expecting like a Breath of the Wild when you're going
Managed to get here
through
without being
the
seen, but
like
there should be more
Viva
peacekeepers up
compound,
ahead.
whatever it's called.
Oh, when the Gerudo. No, not Gerudo.
Not Gerudo.
Yeah, the Yigas. You're right.
The Yigas, yeah.
Yeah, the Yiga hideout.
I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Oh, there's more.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around? Nah, just kidding.
You've still never played Tears of the Kingdom, have you?
I've not.
Oof.
I know.
That's brutal.
We should do that for the channel. It would take 50 years.
That's an undertaking.
What are we if not ready for an undertaking?
I knew it. There are still some peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
How are you going to get past them?
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
Just be careful.
Is there a trick to this?
No.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the...
The trick is you just
All
move
that's
across
left
the
is
room.
to check the
Okay.
computer.
Who's there?
A common fool. There was like one thing you could kick.
Oh shit.
Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy.
You're that terrorist detective. How did you get here?
Well, we screwed
I'll
up.
catch you and report to Director Yomi.
Master,
That's
you
unfortunate.
Have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet. I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth.
Then what are you gonna do?
Kill him.
Do I do?
Literally
Kill
just
him.
murder.
Just come quietly. Resistance is futile.
Oh god.
Turn on the gas. Okay. Alrighty.
Sheesh. What a pain.
Where'd you get that, bud?
I want to die someday.
Hey, bud? Hey, bud? Hey, pal?
Vivia, you came to help me?
Oh,
I always
Vivia.
like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
In your pocket?
He walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cot magnet.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
What?
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter. I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
He definitely did something.
What did he do?
He killed someone.
Who did he kill?
I don't know.
Vivia really helped us out there. Let's
Computer
wrap up this
time.
investigation now.
What do these logs say?
It's not locked.
Thank
goodness.
thank God there's no password on this computer.
Well,
No
why
one
would
could
he,
enter this
honestly?
room,
True, that's true.
so he didn't need to set a password.
I still would. Just for my own.
But remember, this is the same guy that doesn't lock that first door.
But this is the same guy who's so paranoid that he makes people open boxes when they bring him food.
Right, because at that point they're past his security.
Well,
I think he just has such ultimate faith in that security.
yeah. Still.
Time to check it out. Let's see. Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2, folder 3.
It's a lot of folders.
Well, what are you
At least 3
looking at?
folders.
And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log.
Okay.
So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Okay.
Huh.
That's the
I don't
concept of a
get it.
log, yes.
I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Don't worry about it, Shinigami.
What's going on here?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since. So
That was us.
that means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Right. So what?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
90 days?
That was when that guy brought the food in 3 months ago.
Yep.
Which means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
So that confirms that.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room.
Except us.
There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did. Since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here. It's the perfect, impossible crime.
But he also didn't leave, so he couldn't have been murdered elsewhere.
Right. So that means he just, by this logic, he just couldn't have been murdered.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth.
Every day we move farther from God's light.
The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
What's going on with Shinigami?
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterable.
So now that we're more confused, we're ready to enter the mystery labyrinth, right?
Not over
Absolutely.
yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it.
What else we got?
His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent, too.
Okay. From actor to doctor. Doctor, we have trouble. Someone has discovered our deal. You should go into hiding for the time being. From doctor to it appears it's time to call it quits. We've profited. What was his voice? We've
That's not
profited
bad.
enough from this already. It's too dangerous to leak research and confidential information any longer. I shall fully withdraw from here. With this money, I will fund my new research.
She's planning to leave.
From to doctor. Are the rumors true? You intend to leave Kanai Ward? Doctor, don't tell me you're plotting to take the research and run. I hope you already know this, but you have nowhere to go. From to Doctor. What's the matter, Doctor? Are you ignoring me? I will not permit any betrayal. I told you before, but you have nowhere to run. Prepare yourself.
This is...
Well,
Quite
that was...
a suspicious exchange.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who's the
Whoa.
anonymous person?
That was some...
The address is just random characters jumbled together.
That was some primo
It'd be hard to
detectiving.
figure out who the person is just from this.
The Doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
What are you saying?
I was just saying right.
So the suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years. But it seems like the relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the Doctor wanted to cut ties.
So the Doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward, and this anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
Yeah. It wasn't as clear of a threat as Vivia saying, I'm going to slit your throat.
True.
But it was still a pretty clear threat.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The Doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the Doctor. Makes sense.
The Doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security. It also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious.
True.
If only we could find out who this is.
Even
We
if
haven't
that
the
person
time.
hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True.
That is the biggest puzzle here.
Yeah.
How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the Doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
Oh no. Oh no.
It's about that time.
Oh
What are
no.
you doing here?
It is indeed about that time.
What are you, anyway? Were you born just to get in my way?
Love you too,
Probably
Dad.
not.
Or was this all fated from the very beginning? No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists. Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals. A piece of trash.
Oh, good lord.
Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink!
Yeep.
What's your name?
Ooh, we've earned...
Why would you give your full Christian name?
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name.
A fool!
That's not his
Of
Christian
course.
name, though.
It'll
That's
be
true.
named after your bones once they're dumped there.
It's his bone name.
It's his
Hey!
bone name.
Capture these criminals. I'll execute them on the spot.
Wait.
Okay, but maybe don't do that.
Of course, Master!
Okay, now we have enough information.
We're finally acting like partners!
If you give me just 1 second, I've got something to do.
Of course, it's all thanks to my basic training!
To the mystery labyrinth!
Alright, Mystery Labyrinth!
You know what time it is. Boo physics.
Bum, bum, bum. Always boob physics. Vivia. Vivia's just like, huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Might as well do this.
I see.
I do relate to Vivian more than any of the others.
Is your true power.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy and I take things just as they come.
Yep.
Yuma, I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late.
Off we go.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Yeah, you can cut his head off in the mystery labyrinth. It does nothing.
I want to die someday.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Vivian just calmly falling and saying, I want to die someday. Gives me life. All right. Well,
we did it.
That is the end of the Chapter 4 investigation.
And I know exactly what happened.
Woo! What? So okay, well we'll go over like your
when we go over the
clearest
solution
theory
keys next time, we'll talk through it.
But yeah, so next time we'll be jumping into the mystery labyrinth.
Woo woo!
And we'll be seeing how the mystery unfolds from here.
Can't wait to find out what's going on.
Anyway, we will see you all next time.
You know where to find us.
Bye.